Good morning, respected teachers and my dear fellows. Today I stand before you to speak on a topic that touches the very essence of our existence, the uniqueness of human. Each one of us is born into this world carrying something truly special within, something that cannot be replicated, replaced, or imitated. Unlike any other being, humans are gifted with qualities that make us extraordinary and distinct. Her ability to reason is one of the most remarkable qualities that make humans unique. Unlike other living beings, we are not driven solely by instincts or biological needs. Instead, humans have the capacity to pause, reflect, and weigh different options before making decisions. This gift of reasoning gives us control over our actions and enables us to think about the consequences of our choices. For example, while animals may respond instantly to hunger or danger, humans can consider different solutions, plan ahead, and even delay gratification in order to achieve something greater in the future. Critical thinking adds another dimension to our uniqueness. It is the skill of analyzing situations, questioning assumptions, and arriving at logical conclusions. This ability allows us to separate fact from opinion, truth from illusion, and right from wrong. Through critical thinking, humans can evaluate evidence, solve problems, and innovate. It is what allows a scientist to discover new laws of nature, a philosopher to question the meaning of life, and a leader to make decisions that affect millions of people. Without this capacity, progress in any field of human endeavor would not be possible. Reasoning also empowers humans to imagine multiple perspectives. We do not only see situations from our own point of view, but can also understand the position of others. This ability to step into someone else's shoes makes cooperation, dialogue, and the building of communities possible. It is through reasoning that societies establish rules, laws, and systems that protect the rights of individuals and ensure collective well-being. Unlike animals that act based on immediate needs, humans design systems for the long term, ensuring survival and growth for generations to come. Moreover, reasoning and critical thinking help us learn from our mistakes. Every human being makes errors, but what makes us extraordinary is our ability to reflect on those errors, identify what went wrong, and take corrective action. This process of learning, improving, and evolving is central to human progress. It is through reasoning that civilizations rise, knowledge expands, and humanity continues to advance forward. Creativity is one of the most powerful aspects of human uniqueness, allowing us to think beyond the ordinary and bring forth new possibilities. Unlike other creatures who adapt only within the boundaries of their environment, humans use creativity to transform their surroundings. It is through imagination that we create art, literature, music, and inventions that transcend time and culture. Yet, this ability to envision something that does not yet exist and then bring it into reality is what has fueled human progress across history. And almost 2000 years from now, Russian from the earliest cave paintings to modern technological marvels, creativity has been at the center of human development. Every great civilization has expressed its identity through architecture, sculpture, poetry, and innovations. The pyramids of Egypt, the masterpieces of Leonardo da Vinci, And the revolutionary ideas of inventors like Thomas Edison are timeless examples of how imagination shapes history. Human creativity has not only produced beauty, but has also solved problems. From developing medicines to designing tools that make life easier. Imagination also plays a role in human growth on an individual level. When a child draws a picture, writes a story, or builds something with simple objects, they are exercising the same creative spirit that leads to world-changing inventions. This creativity inspires curiosity, fuels learning, and encourages exploration. Through imagination, humans dare to dream of possibilities that others might consider impossible, whether it be traveling to the moon, discovering cures for diseases, or developing new ways to connect with each other across the globe. Furthermore, creativity is not limited to the arts or science. It is part of daily human life. From finding new solutions to personal challenges to expressing ourselves through language, clothing, or culture, creativity permeates every aspect of our existence. It is this constant ability to reimagine and recreate that keeps humanity evolving. Without imagination, progress would be stagnant, and human life would lose much of its richness and depth. One of the most profound qualities that make humans unique is our ability to feel a wide range of emotions and to share those emotions with others through empathy. Unlike other creatures that may show instinctive responses to pain, fear, or joy, humans experience emotions on multiple levels: physical, mental, and spiritual. We feel happiness in success, sadness in loss, excitement in new beginnings, and hope in uncertain times. These emotions not only give depth to our individual lives, but also create bonds that connect us to one another. Through emotions, humans develop relationships, families, communities, and societies. Empathy takes these emotions a step further by allowing us to step into the shoes of others and feel what they are going through. It is empathy that enables us to comfort someone in pain, celebrate another's achievements, or stand up for those who are oppressed. This ability to understand and share the feelings of others builds strong human connections and promotes cooperation. Without empathy, the world would be filled with coldness and indifference, but because of it, we are able to create societies that value kindness, compassion, and mutual respect. Emotions and empathy also play a major role in shaping human decisions. Many of the choices we make are not just logical, but are deeply influenced by our feelings and our concern for others. Parents sacrifice for their children out of love. Leaders fight for justice out of compassion. And strangers help each other during times of crisis out of empathy. These emotional motivations drive people to perform acts of courage, kindness, and generosity that logic alone could never explain. Moreover, emotions and empathy are powerful tools for learning and growth. They teach us valuable lessons about relationships, morality, and humanity itself. When we feel the pain of a mistake, we learn not to repeat it. When we feel the joy of helping others, we are motivated to continue doing good. Through empathy, we also gain perspective and humility, realizing that everyone carries their own struggles and joys. In this way, emotions and empathy not only connect us to others, but also shape us into better human beings. One of the defining aspects of human uniqueness lies in our ability to live by moral values and ethical principles. While animals act mainly out of instinct to survive, humans are guided by a higher sense of right and wrong. This moral compass is what directs our actions, not only for personal benefit, but also for the good of others and society as a whole. We are capable of self-control, Fairness, justice, and responsibility, qualities that help us rise above our basic needs and live with dignity. These values form the foundation of trust and cooperation in families, communities, and nations. Ethics also give structure to our collective lives. Societies create rules, laws, and systems of justice to ensure that fairness prevails and that people are treated with respect and equality. This ethical framework protects the weak, supports the vulnerable, and punishes wrongdoing. Without such moral values, the world would fall into chaos, ruled only by power and selfishness. The existence of moral systems shows that humans are capable of thinking beyond themselves, valuing not just their own survival, but also the welfare of others. On an individual level, moral values play a powerful role in shaping our identity and character. Alika Hinjane Surgue. They influence the way we treat others, the decisions we make, and the kind of person we become. When people act ethically, they negotiate. This emphasis on morality highlights how humans are not only physical beings, but also moral agents, capable of choosing goodness over selfish desires. Furthermore, moral values and ethics give meaning to human life by providing a sense of purpose and direction. They remind us that life is not just about surviving, but about living with integrity and contributing to something greater than ourselves. Our ability to reflect on moral choices, learn from our mistakes, and strive to do better makes us unique among all living beings. It shows that we are not only guided by instinct, but also by conscience, a voice within us that constantly reminds us of what is just and right. One of the most striking qualities that set humans apart is our constant search for meaning and purpose in life. Unlike other living beings that live only to eat, reproduce, and survive, humans yearn to understand why we exist and what our role in the universe is. This quest is not limited to survival or material success, but extends to deeper questions of identity, destiny, and legacy. People often ask themselves, "What is my purpose?" or "How can I make a difference?" This inner longing demonstrates that human life is not only about existing, but about seeking fulfillment and significance. The search for meaning has been a driving force behind many of humanity's greatest achievements. Philosophers, scientists, religious leaders, and thinkers throughout history have all tried to answer questions about the origin of life, the nature of the soul, and the destiny of mankind. From ancient scriptures to modern scientific theories, every culture and civilization has contributed to this timeless pursuit. This need for purpose is what has inspired humans to explore the oceans, conquer space, and even probe into the mysteries of the human mind. It shows that our thirst for understanding goes far beyond basic needs. On a personal level, the quest for purpose influences the choices we make and the paths we take. Some people find meaning in serving their families, others in contributing to society, and some in dedicating their lives to knowledge, faith, or creativity. This sense of purpose becomes a guiding star, motivating individuals to endure struggles, overcome hardships, and keep moving forward, even in the face of challenges. A person with a strong sense of purpose often lives with more determination, resilience, and satisfaction because they feel their life has value beyond just existing. Moreover, the human search for meaning often leads to spiritual and moral growth. It encourages us to reflect on our actions, consider the impact we leave behind, and strive to become better versions of ourselves. By seeking purpose, we move away from selfishness and toward service, from confusion to clarity, and from despair to hope. This desire to live a meaningful life is not only a personal journey, but also a universal one, binding all of humanity together in its shared quest for significance. The ability to communicate through language is one of the most powerful qualities that distinguish humans from all other creatures. While animals may express themselves through sounds, gestures, or signals, human communication goes far beyond simple expression. Through language, we can convey complex ideas, emotions, and experiences with precision and depth. Words allow us to explain abstract concepts, describe events that happened in the past, and even imagine what the future might look like. This ability to communicate in such a structured is one of the strongest pillars of human uniqueness. Language also serves as the bridge that connects people across time and space. Through spoken and written words, knowledge is preserved and passed from one generation to the next. Without communication, discoveries, traditions, and cultural wisdom would be lost. It is through language that civilizations have recorded their histories, written their laws, and shared their philosophies. From ancient manuscripts to digital communication today, humans have always relied on language to ensure that ideas are not only remembered, but also improved and expanded upon by future generations. In addition, communication strengthens human relationships and builds communities. It is through conversation that people express their love, resolve conflicts, share dreams, and collaborate on common goals. Language fosters understanding, empathy, and cooperation, allowing individuals from different backgrounds to work together despite differences. Even in diversity, communication becomes the key to unity, enabling humans to form families, societies, and nations. It plays a vital role in creating harmony and promoting peace among people. Furthermore, communication and language have fueled human progress in countless ways. Scientific research, technological innovation, literature, and education all rely heavily on effective communication. Without language, humans would not have been able to exchange ideas or work collectively to solve problems. Furthermore, communication and language have expressed this powerful tool continues to shape the world, reminding us that the ability to share thoughts and ideas is at the very heart of what makes us truly human. One of the most remarkable qualities of human beings is our ability to adapt to different environments, circumstances, and challenges. From the freezing cold of the Arctic to the scorching deserts of Africa, humans have not only survived but also developed ways to thrive. This adaptability is seen in our ability to create shelter, invent clothing, develop tools, and use resources from nature to make life sustainable. Unlike other creatures that are bound to certain habitats, humans have shown that they can live almost anywhere on Earth by using intelligence and resourcefulness. Resilience adds another layer to this uniqueness as it highlights our capacity to recover from setbacks and hardships. Life is filled with struggles, natural disasters, wars, diseases, and personal losses. But time and again, humans have shown that they can rise above adversity. This resilience is not just about physical survival, but also about emotional and mental strength. People endure pain, loss, and failure, yet they find the courage to stand up, rebuild, and move forward. This spirit of resilience has allowed humanity to progress despite countless obstacles. Adaptability also plays a vital role in the advancement of societies. When humans face new challenges such as climate change, technological shifts, or economic crises, they find innovative solutions to overcome them. Our ability to learn from experience, adjust our methods, and improve systems ensures continuous growth and development. For example, throughout history, societies have evolved by changing their ways of living, moving from agriculture to industry, and now into the digital age, showing how adaptability drives human progress. Moreover, resilience inspires hope and determination, not only for individuals, but for communities as well. When disasters strike, people come together to support one another, rebuild their homes, and restore their lives. This collective resilience demonstrates the strength of humanity as a whole. It shows that while challenges are inevitable, humans are not defeated by them. Instead, each struggle becomes an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more united. Adaptability and resilience, therefore, are qualities that ensure humanity continues to survive, evolve, and move forward, no matter what difficulties lie ahead. In the light of all these remarkable qualities, it becomes clear that the uniqueness of human beings is not defined by a single trait, but by the harmony of many. Our reasoning and critical thinking guide our decisions. Our creativity and imagination build new worlds, and our emotions and empathy connect us with one another. Moral values shape our actions, while the quest for meaning gives direction to our lives. Communication allows us to share knowledge and culture, and our adaptability ensures that we continue to grow despite challenges. Together, these qualities make humans extraordinary among all living beings. Let us recognize this gift of uniqueness and use it wisely, not only to enrich our own lives, but also to make the world a brighter, kinder, and more hopeful place for all.